Hello, this is Tom Silas. I'm the CEO of WeckRoll.com. Title of this video is I Became Rich Once I Learned This. You can too, okay? Now, what I want to say, we have some housekeeping, and I'm going to come back to that just a second. In order for you to become rich, it's all in your mind what rich is. Maybe $100,000 a year makes you think you're rich. Okay, it doesn't matter. But for right now, let's assume you want to make $1 million a year. I'm going to use that as a minimum, okay? Because really, anything less than that, yeah, you could still live a good lifestyle, no doubt. But 100,000 is not enough anymore. You're not going to be living in a nice home and having all the goodies that that I used to have. I used to make 100,000, but I was saving my money, and I'm going to teach you this stuff. Okay. Now, housekeeping first. I need you to subscribe to the channel, and then put a comment down below that you subscribed. Okay, I subscribed. That way it'll get more people to join you, and you'll feel better. When you see other people there, you're going to feel better yourself. So you want to do that, start the process of getting other people to join you, okay? Because those people may become your network later. You're going to be able to reach out to them. When you come back to this video, you'll see 100 people that are there. You're going to be able to reach out to them and catch them on either on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, because a lot of people use the same handle. Okay, so you're going to be able to find them on Facebook, and you can reach out to them, and you can you could work together as a team. You could create your own network. Here's what I'm doing this working. Here's what I'm doing this not working. You could do the same thing, and you're going to have people to reach out to help you, because you need that. Okay, like I said, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and hit the notification bell, because I put out videos every day almost. So sometimes I put 5, some days I put none. I mean, it just goes based on how I'm feeling, because I am a little handicapped. So I just want to show my cane. I have to walk with a cane because I'm dizzy half the time. So I work in between. Like now, I got a little better today, so I'm working. I do what I can, okay, so I can help other people out. I created a $200 billion company, billion, not million, in 90 days, okay? So if I can do that with a handicap, walking with a cane, you sure as hell can do it, okay? So I don't want to hear excuses, because that's the only reason why you're not getting ahead. You're making excuses why you're not rich, okay? Anybody can become rich if they put their mind to it. There's 5 things you need. I talked about it in the previous video, how to get rich for no money. But, the main things, you got to commit first to yourself. Here's what I want my lifestyle to look at like in a year from now. You're not going to get there before a year. Let's face it. You're going to live like a poor, even if you get $1 million this year, I want you to live like a poor person. Live in a room if you have to. If you're living with family, that's fine. Continue there and give them a little money. Believe me, it's going to be a lot cheaper. Contribute. You gotta provide value to your family. If you're babysitting their kids, that's not going to be value, because you're getting screwed, because you can't make enough money babysitting enough to cover that cost. So then you're going to have to move out, make some money first, and go out there and use that to get a room and move out of the family. I promise you're going to, because they're probably putting you down. You don't need bad distractions right now. Okay. So So the first thing, you got to commit to yourself that you're going to do it, and you got to do it. I mean, this is not bullshit. You got to say, I'm going to get off my ass, and I'm going to change my life. Okay, with that's the first step. Then you're going to take massive action. If you're going for job hunting, for example, you can't apply to one job and just wait to get an answer and go for the interview and wait. No, you're going to apply every day to 100 jobs. 100 jobs. You got to get a flow of answer, because and I know 90% are not going to respond. You're lucky if you get 1 or 2 responses out of 100. So you're going to apply to over 100 jobs. Okay, so and then you're going to try to get, for the following week, 10 interviews. Okay, that's the minimum you need, and you're going to go in there and you're going to sell yourself. That's another thing. Okay, so first of all, I said you're committing. And you can take massive action, like I just showed you. Now you're going to go sell yourself. That's the other thing, sales. You got to be able to sell yourself, because why should I hire you? Okay, why should I hire you? What are you going to do for me as an employee? Okay, you got to go out there and sell yourself. I'm going to come in there, Mr. Boss. Look, I promise you, can you give me a chance, please? I promise you, I'm going to learn everything I can about your business. I'm going to become your best employee. By the end of the year, by the end of the 1 year from now, you're going to look back and say, man, this guy's the best employee I have. And that's the promise you got to give to your boss, and you got to keep that. You got to exceed that expectation. Okay, you got to exceed that. You got to give more value. None of this bullshit. Well, I don't feel like working 10. I don't feel like going to work. I'm calling out sick. No, you don't do that. You're gonna the first year you're gonna bust your freaking ass. You're gonna work like a slave almost. Okay, and you're gonna kiss that boss's ass, and you're gonna kiss your coworkers' ass because you're gonna make friends with them. Because when they see that you're good at doing what you do, they're gonna become your friend. Because and you're going to tell them, my plan is to become wealthy. I plan on becoming a millionaire, or billionaire within 5 years, and here's how I plan to do it. And I'll bring you in on that if you're good at what you do. I only hire, I plan on hiring the best people. See, you're selling yourself, okay? You're telling people, you're building a network of people that are going to trust you because they're going to see that you're a hard worker and you're learning, and they're going to see your improvement. They're going to see you're the best that's there, and they're going to want to become your friend. Okay, they might be jealous. So look, don't be jealous of me. I'm trying to become the best because I want to start my own business. I want to practice. I'm practicing how to be the best. And you can do that too. And you help them. You help them. I say, look, just do better. Work more hours. Have a good attitude. Sell yourself. Because you know what? We could start a business together that'll dwarf this business, because you know what, most businesses are mediocre, and you and I know that. So you gotta provide better service to the customer. You gotta make that business better, because when you do your own, when you leave and your friends leave with you and you start your own business, not friends, they're coworkers, you're gonna create a much better company. You're gonna be the best company out there. You're gonna knock out your competition in 90 days because you're going to be the best out there. People are going to be, within a year, you're going to have more business than you can handle, okay? And I'm going to show you the other thing. We said selling, you build your network. That's the people working there. So now you got 4 down. And then what's the other one is, the other one is improving yourself. You got to have the attitude. That's part of being the best. You got to constantly improve your business. You're always going to find ways to improve. You're going to improve yourself because you got to fix you first. Before you can become a billionaire or a millionaire, you got to fix you first. Because you obviously, if you're not rich, there's a problem. Something's wrong in your brain. Okay, not physically, mentally. Okay, and you got to fix that. You got to develop an attitude. It's all attitude. 90% of your problem is attitude, because you don't care enough to do anything about it. You're just comfortable. You got to get uncomfortable. That's the number 5. You got to get uncomfortable. You got to live like a hermit. I mean, like a hermit, and not by yourself, but you got to live poor. No more going to Starbucks for lattes. You can go to McDonald's and get $1 coffee. Okay, that's the attitude you got to have. You got to have the attitude. I'm not going to spend money. I'm not going to eat out unless I have to. I'm going to save my money because I'm going to use that money to invest in real estate or invest in my own business. Okay, probably in the beginning you want to maybe buy some real estate, buy 3-4 properties, and then when you start a business, I'm going to teach you some other things in other videos. Okay. I could rattle on forever, but you get the idea. You're going to put your cash. You're gonna turn your skills into cash. Okay, basically that's what it is. You're gonna know your worth. You're gonna turn your skills into sell yourself, turn into cash, and then you're gonna go out there and you're gonna put your cash to work to make money for you. You're gonna start investing in real estate. You may start your own business. I wouldn't invest in the stock market, not a good idea. But you can invest on maybe a little bit on Start Engine, $100 here, $100 there. You maybe take $1,000 and invest in 10 businesses, and maybe one of those will probably become successful. They'll go public, or they'll get venture capital, and then you can cash out. Or maybe the investor will offer to buy you out. So if you take $100 and you get back $1,000. You already got your money back already, all your money you spent. If the others fail, you may get some that are going to trudge along and make a little bit of money. There's ways to do it. You want to go for ones that maybe pay you a loan, and then you're going to guarantee to get a certain interest rate, because when the investor buys them out, when they get venture capital, they're going to pay off the loan. They're going to have to pay off the loan, so you're going to get your money back with interest. So, you're not going to charge. You're not going to take only 5% interest. You're going to ask for at least 8 to 10. Otherwise, you don't go with that deal. You got to pick your deals. Okay, so that's what you're doing, and I'll tell you can make a lot of money. Now for the numero, I promise you at the end I'm going to give you digital money. Here it is. I'm going to give you a code in a minute here. Explain how it works. Digital currency is called the numero. It's a basket of 50 commodities and precious metals like gold, silver, diamonds, and you got coffee. You got coffee, oil, canola oil, all these different oils. Crude oil that you don't want to drink, and all these will double. Most like milk. Take milk, for example. That's one of the commodities that we have. Okay, a gallon of milk used to go, even a couple of years ago, for $2 a gallon. I used to go to Kroger and buy that for $2 a gallon, okay? Then it went to $2.50. Then I saw it go up more, and it went up to almost $3, but didn't exceed it then a year until this last year. It went up to $5 a gallon. Maybe now it's more, I don't know. But you saw it doubled very quickly in just a couple of years. Okay, imagine, well, but see, that's unusual because now we got inflation, so it happens much faster. So now when you join us now with the Numero, inflation is going to be around for at least 10, maybe 15, 20 years, okay? You can bank on that, okay? So that means that you're going to be doubling your money probably every 4 years now. Okay, so imagine if you can double your money 5 times, where you're going to be at. They say that 25 becomes 50, then it becomes 100, then it becomes 200, then it becomes 400. Okay, that's nice. That's a good chunk of little money. That can help you out later. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to tell you. You want to get that. And if you buy stuff on WeckRoad.com, you buy a service, you buy groceries online, whatever, you're going to get 2% cash back. Right now, you're not going to probably be able to afford to do much of anything, but that's okay. Right now, you got to focus on making money right now. You got to become rich first. You're going to live like a poor person until you're a millionaire. When you learn to do that, you're going to live in a dumpy place. You're going to not spend money. You're going to live the bare minimum. You're going to buy an old clunker to drive around. You're not going to buy it unless you're going to be doing rideshare, but that's not worth doing. You're not going to buy a brand new car. That's out of the question. No dream car until you have $1 million in the bank, okay? Even then, you're not going to go buy a Lamborghini. You're going to buy a Honda Accord, a $40,000 car at the max, because you don't want to, that's a lot of money to give away, okay? So, here's the code. The code is, and I'm going to tell you what you're going to do with it in just a second here. You're going to write down the code. It's 100XYZ. It's 100XYZ, okay? 100XYZ. It's not hard. It's not rocket science to put it down on a piece of paper, stick it in your wallet. You're going to register on our site as a user down below, at the link below, weckroad.com. We have a link down below. You're going to click on that. You're going to register. Then you're going to get an email in 2 to 3 weeks. It's going to give you instructions because we're still building out that page where you can register the codes and get the Numero. And you're going to then see, you're going to register, you're going to put your code in there, then it's going to show you your balance right away and how much it's worth in dollars. Okay? You're going to be amazed how fast it's going to grow. You're going to be looking back and say, oh, that thing doubled already in just a year. Maybe it will. I don't know. So that's how you do it. There's a lot more I could say, but I know you need to get on your way. Like I said, subscribe to this channel and comment below, I subscribe, because that's going to help you get your network, I promise you. Then what's going to happen is you're going to like this video. Very important to like this video, because if you don't, I'm not going to put no more videos out there, and you're going to be sitting there wondering how, you're going to be watching other people's videos, and a lot of them are garbage. I hate to tell you that. They tell you basic stuff, okay? They don't give you the actual thing like I gave you, how to do it, how to get off your ass. Because really, that's the main thing. I can't stress that enough. And the two people want you to subscribe to the channel, Grant Cardone, and then mostly Alex Hormozi. That guy will make you freaking wealthy. If you listen to him and you follow his advice, follow my advice, follow Grant Cardone's advice. But Alex Hormozi is 100x. That's why I chose 100x, because that's my thing, okay? Because you can do 100 times what you can do in the past, okay? If you're just doing 10x, that's nothing, okay? You want to go 100x, because Grant Cardone's becoming a billionaire, but you know what? You want to become a decabillionaire. You want to become, if you're going to become a billionaire, go for it. You can do that. There's no guarantee. But if you're worth 500 million, that's a lot better than $1 million, right? Okay, it's 500 times better. So my point is, push forward, make money, and enjoy the trip, enjoy the journey. That's what it's about. It's bettering yourself, enjoying yourself. Enjoy. If you decide later you want to retire early, I'm 70 years old, by the way. Okay, when you get to be in your 50s, 60s, you want to retire, that's fine. You can do whatever you want. If you have $500 million, you can afford a small yacht. You don't have to have a giant super yacht. Okay, you can rent a super yacht once a year and have a good time, spend $100,000, whatever. When you got $500 million, it's not going to break your bank. You're going to be having real estate. You're going to buy small shopping centers, not the big ones. I'm going to show you all that stuff in other videos, okay? So, again, thank you. The code is 100XYZ. We'll see you on the other side.